stare could find me, if you smirked, refused to share, yes, I'd win you in that day. Too many places pull me away, just empty traces, nothing stays. What I'd give and what I'd trade.
I've only started to work for Dr. Stiles. I was hoping to find out more about him.
Well, it's not my place to talk about Dr. Stiles. I can tell you that Mr. Headley, he's the dean of the department, he was quite an admirer of Dr. Stiles. Naturally, we were all deeply saddened by what happened.
Can I get in to see Mr. Headley?
Absolutely not. He has a very tight schedule today.
I have something for you.
Oh my God! I gave up hope of ever laying eyes on this. The auditor's been hounding me for weeks. Thank you, Miss Everett.
My pleasure. Looks almost as sharp as a knife. It's a copy machine. That filing cabinet is off limits with Susan in the room. Way off. Mr. Headley might be able to tell me about Dr. Stiles, but I have to get past his assistant first. Are you sure I can't get 5 minutes with Mr. Headley? I really would like to talk to him about Dr. Stiles.
All right, but only because you brought me that receipt. Thank God I can get the auditor off my back. Mr. Headley, I have a Miss Everett that would like a brief word. It's about David Stiles.
Send her in.
In you go.
Miss Everett, a pleasure to meet you. Won't you sit down?
Thanks. And thanks for seeing me.
I'm always happy to make time for David. I've heard from him too little of late. How is he?
Fine. Very self-directed.
Well, that's something. Are you a relative?
Me? No. I'm his assistant. He just hired me.
Did he? Interesting. How can I be of service, Miss Everett?
Could you give me some background on Dr. Stiles? I don't know much about him.
David Stiles was one of the brightest lights at Oxford. A truly brilliant and original thinker. He was the sort of man it was easy to envy. Wealth, a prestigious family name, good looks, a beautiful wife, effortless public success. Then there was the accident. A horrific, horrific thing. There's a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
That's beautiful. I wonder... Never mind.
We must be honest with each other, you and I, for David's sake. What do you wonder?
It's silly. I just wondered which is worse. To have been golden, to have had all that and lost it, or never to have had it at all.
Not at all. Perhaps David asks himself the same question.
Are you aware that Dr. Stiles is conducting an experiment right now?
Of course. He had to submit a plan to the university, standard procedure. Frankly, I was happy to see him working again.
I've heard rumors about Dr. Stiles. Students say people have disappeared during his experiments, and...
Stop. Don't repeat that nonsense in here, please.
Sorry.
No, it's only natural you would be concerned. He is your employer. There has been a lot of vicious gossip about David, but believe me, there's no truth in it.
Then how did it get started?
When someone is a little too successful, it inspires a lot of green-eyed spite. Should that paragon fall, let's just say there are certain people who love nothing more than to get out their knives and gather round the carcass. Of course, David hasn't helped himself any. If he insists on living like a hermit in that house, people are bound to believe the worst.
Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Stiles wanted me to pick up a copy of the experiment plan he submitted. He misplaced his copy.
I think, young lady, that Dr. Stiles will have to call me and ask for that himself.
I'll tell him. You mentioned that certain people were jealous of Dr. Stiles and might have spread the rumors. I don't suppose you'd tell me who. It might be good for me to know in case I run into them.
No, I don't think we need to discuss that.
Okay. So you're convinced that Dr. Stiles poses no danger? No danger to, say, students who are participating in one of his experiments?
Absolutely not. He may be on leave, but he's still a valued member of this department. I've reviewed his case personally. There's nothing physically wrong with David Stiles. It's been a pleasure, Miss Everett, but I really must get back to work.
Thanks, Mr. Headley. You've been a big help.
I only wish the best for David. I hope you'll treat him well and be a support. He allows so few people near him.
I'll do my best.
Goodbye.
Bye. I want to find out who David's enemies are inside the neurobiology department. I should snoop around in David's files. Dr. Stiles asked me to get a copy of his experiment plan. The one he filed with the department, he misplaced his copy.
I'm afraid Dr. Stiles will have to come by himself for something like that. or telephone. We don't give those kind of documents out to students.
But I'll tell him. Oh, Mr. Headley asked if you would bring him a cup of coffee.
Did he? That's odd. Mr. Headley gets his own coffee.
Damn, she took the key. I need to find a way to snatch it somehow. She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it with sleight of hand, but she's a real hawk. This will require something a little more devious. I guess not everyone in the department is a fan of Dr. Stiles. At least, that's what Mr. Headley says. Is there anyone in particular I should watch out for?
Mr. Headley doesn't tolerate departmental gossip, and neither do I.
Ah. She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it with sleight of hand, but she's a real hawk. This will require something a... The nameplate on the door says Dr. Linkweller. Definitely not my style. I'll leave them hanging here. Looks like they're prepared for emergencies. Probably a good idea if Dr. Stiles is in this department. I don't see the point in taking a peek into their fridge. I don't need a drink right now. Mom and Dad. I don't need a drink right now. The pub is called the Windy Dog. Appetizing. The pub is called...
Hello, miss.
Hi. They don't look like the Daedalus Club type. That's a curious piece. It's not every day you see a wishing horn.
It's all right, love. Just a bit of fun, eh?
Barrel of laughs. I don't know a lot about horns, but that doesn't look right. I think there's a piece missing. They don't look like the Daedalus Club type. Hi, my name's Sam. Can I bother you for a minute?
I doubt that you could bother me, a nice-looking girl like you. But I'm all ears if you want to try.
Can you tell me about the pub? Curious name, the Windy Dog.
Well, you see, it was named after the digestive problems of the original owner's pet.
Ha ha.
No, I'm just joshing you. It was named for a ship, you know. The founder was a retired sea captain.
Cute gimmick with that horn. Do many tourists fall for it?
Do you mean the wishing horn? 'Tisn't a gimmick. The horn was on the captain's boat. It was blown at any sign of danger. See, the captain still haunts this place. And if you blow the horn, his spirit will come to you. And if you speak your wish, he might just grant it.
Like I said, cute. Not very sanitary, though.
Not a bit of it. I soaked the mouthpiece in 100 proof all day. Cleanest damned spot in all of England.
Is there something missing from the horn, like a mouthpiece?
I told you I soaked it in 100 proof all day, didn't I?
Do you know the Daedalus Club? Is this pub in one of their riddles?
Daedalus Club? Couldn't tell you a thing about that, lass. Here you be.
Gee, thanks.
Told you she wasn't stupid.
That a girl! The captain was sure to hear that.
Go on.
I want a piece of gold.
Piece of gold? What the hell is that? If it's money you want, ask for £100. Crikey.
Whatever happened to love? That's what I'd like to know.
Thought you looked the type. There's your piece of gold, and a little something extra.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Good luck.
The postcard says the trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch Cathedral. The post... just need one more piece of gold. He's campus security. Interesting choice in headwear. I don't have any reason to go into Brasenose College. I prefer St. Edmund Hall. They're a lot friendlier over there.
Good day, Miss Elliot.
Hi. Oh, now I get it. It looks like a younger Mephistopheles. Is that a joke? Or is Mephistopheles more famous than I thought? Or more conceited? Is that a... I don't need to use the phone booth right now. No point going... I guess a church could be a place where souls choose their fate. Beautiful stained glass window. I especially like the bloody heart. Nice touch.
And so the cathedral was... Yes, may I help you? You're a little early for the guided tour, but if I can be of assistance...
Oh no, I'm not really visiting for now. I'm not with a guided tour anyway.
Really? Maybe you could help me then. Ask me some questions about the cathedral, like you're a tourist.
Well, I guess I can. So what about this altar over there?
It's almost as old as the cathedral itself, and it features a triptych where some say Judas the Betrayer appears. It is rather unlikely, but this theory is based upon the fact that this character has a small purse attached to his belt.
Anything else special about the cathedral?
The cathedral was the smallest in the United Kingdom until 1905, when the previous parish churches became cathedrals on their own. Birmingham took the title then, and nowadays it's Derby Cathedral.
And what can you tell me about these stained glass windows?
There are many stained glass windows in the cathedral. and we have one of the few specimens of flaming heart angels in Western England, just right here.
How old is the cathedral?
Henry VIII officially opened it in 1546 under the name of Ecclesia Christi Cathedralis Oxoniensis.
So I guess you've done pretty well.
Really? Oh, thank you, miss.
There's something under there. Sounds echoey. I wonder what this does. I did not expect that. It's a baptism pool. It's another piece of the ideogram. And that's it. Now if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game.
Hey, it's the head lab rat.
Don't call us that. Where have you been, Sam? We've been trying to find you for an hour. I checked in the lobby, and your name wasn't in the register.
Oh, damn. It's the Sam thing. They always have me listed as a boy.
I thought of that. There are no Everetts at St. Edmund Hall, and I thought you said...
After the divorce, I went to my mother's name. Then I changed my mind again. Why don't I just give you my cell phone number?
Cool, I'll take it. That will give me a grand total of 3 on my contact list.
555-7866.
557-2496.
Got that one. Got it. Did you get mine?
555-2234.
I don't have one. I don't get a lot of calls.
Yes, well, how can you, darling, when you don't have a phone?
Can we get back to the point? Did you read Ox Stew today? About what happened at the track? Maybe Styles has some kind of secret power generator hooked up to our brains. I mean, did you get a look at him? He's like a refugee from a Dark Shadows convention.
He is not. He is not.
You have to admit it's bizarre. And my legs are actually sore today. As if I really did run last night.
Now that you mention it. Yeah, right.
Really? Let me see.
The truth is, we don't know what Styles is doing. He could be capable of anything. Unless you know Sam. You do know him well, right?
Yes. You got us all into this. You wouldn't have recruited us unless you trusted the man.
Of course. I've known Dr. Styles for... Sheesh. while now. I'm sure this whole thing is just a coincidence. But if it'll make you feel better, I'll do some checking around before we go back tonight.
Well, as long as you're volunteering. Try the library. I hear they have books there and stuff.
Shall we meet back here? What time? Noon? I'll let you know what I find out.
Don't let us down, Samantha.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Charles. I don't need to go inside. Damn! You need a student ID to use the library. Whatever happened to freedom of information? It's a paper shredder. Probably some famous graduates. I'm not getting into the library without a student ID. Guess it's time to scare one up. That reference librarian is keeping an eagle eye on this barricade. Helena! Helena!
What are you doing? Why don't you come inside?
I didn't expect to find you in the library. How hard can art history be?
Hard enough. But if you want to know why I'm here, Charles Ettington.
Well, good luck with the stalking. I left my ID in my room. Can I swipe yours?
No, you'll get me expelled, goth girl. Besides, walking is good exercise.
Come on! Just one swipe. I'll do it so no one can see.
No, I had to go twice to get a decent picture on my ID. I'm not going to risk getting it confiscated.
You can do that? Get your ID redone?
I told them I lost it. What can they say? I had no choice. The picture was hideous.
That bad, huh? Hard to believe. Do you still have the old ID? Let me see.
It's awful.
Let me see.
The second one is much better. Don't you agree? God, I didn't think it was that hideous. I'll burn it when I get back to my room. Well, I think the new one is much better.
I don't think that really applies. That trick doesn't fit the situation. I don't think that really... Huh, I like that one. I don't think that... That trick doesn't fit the... I don't think that... Huh. 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 That trick doesn't... Huh. I could use this illusion to trick Helena out of her ID, but I need to get a noisemaker first. Helena doesn't need both those IDs. I should be able to trick her out of the older one, but I think I'll need some supplies first.
Wash it away if I could.
County Elf.
Sorry, wrong number.
Hello?
Hi, is this the Daedalus Club?
Who? You've got the wrong number, sweetheart.
That's not right. That's an elaborate pattern. Someone went to a lot of trouble. Ten to 1, he's not an Oxford student. Looks like a headbanger to me. Hey.
Hey.
I heard something happened out here. Damn, that is freaky.
Yeah. You a student?
Me? Hell no.
Well, that's alright then. I'm sick and tired of those spooners trying to tell me I've lost my mind. They wasn't here, was they?
They always think they know everything.
And that's straight up. I'm Eddie.
I'm Sam. You were here when that happened then?
Yeah.
So what was it? A bunch of spooners messing about?
Yeah. I think you can handle the truth. Because no one else can.
Screw 'em, right? I've got an open mind.
Alright. You ready? I was here, painting lines on the track. Every few months I gotta do it. Had my headphones on, you know. Rocking out.
Yeah?
All of a sudden, bam, like that. I'm in the middle of this wind. I'm in a huge cloud of dirt, right? It was moving too. The little pebbles and shit stinging me. It was like one of them cyclones or something.
No way.
Scared the crap out of me. See, I can't breathe, can I? So I legged it. Can't see nothing. Finally, I gets out of it, onto the grass.
A cloud of dust, like a dust storm?
Yeah. So then I looks back at the track. Them lines were there. Just like that, hey up. You wanna know what I think?
Yeah, I do.
You heard of crop circles, right? Well, this was just like that crap. Only I saw it happen. God, I think it was aliens. I swear to God.
How long was it from the time the wind hit you till you saw the lines?
Oh, you're smart, ain't you? That's the thing. Couldn't have taken me more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 max to get clear of it. And them lines was already painted when I looked back. In all that dust too. Oh, you tell me how that's possible.
No way they could have been there before? It must have been pretty dark out.
You see them lights? Well, have a look. I would have seen him.
Maybe you passed out for a while. You said you couldn't breathe.
Oh, you sound like Mr. Gerald, my boss, bloody wanker. Look, I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, I'm not God Almighty, am I? But that ain't the way I remember it.
Did you hear anything? Maybe the sound of a motor?
Nah. Anyway, I had my pod cranked.
Did you see anything else at all?
My eyes were all clogged from the dust. I don't know.
What? You did see something else, didn't you? Come on, Eddie. We're cool, right?
Look, I ain't said this to nobody, but there was something on the track.
What?
I saw the funnel still going round. This cloud of just chaos, right? Dust and pebbles and shit whirling around. Like something from a sci-fi movie. The thing is, it was following the track.
What do you mean, following the track?
I mean, I saw it turn the bleeding corner. Who ever heard of wind doing that?
What time did all this come down?
Maybe past. I came in at 11. It took me a bit to get the paint mixed and stuff.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're pretty cool.
Yeah. Anytime. See you around.
See ya. I suppose Eddie could be right about the time. Magicians have been known to pull off big stunts in minutes, but not without a lot of planning and practice. Someone knew what they were doing. I better see what I can find out about the skilled magicians in this area. That's an elaborate pattern. Someone went to a...
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi.
What can I do for you today, Miss Everett?
Mind if I ask a few questions?
The asker always reveals more than the one who answers. Ask away.
Are you a member of the Daedalus Club?
If I were a member, I'd be sworn by oath not to reveal the name of any member, and that would include myself. Do you know what the penalty is for breaking an oath?
No. What?
Having your eye plucked out.
I hope that's not the kind of trick you pull for the tourists.
It's pretty convincing with a bit of stage blood.
Is it true that every member of the Daedalus Club once pulled off a grand game?
Oh, yes. It doesn't matter who you know or how successful you might be. Even CIA code breakers have to create a game.
There are CIA code breakers in the Daedalus Club?
Certainly. It's about the game in all its forms, though magic and illusion play a large role, naturally.
Naturally. So, can you tell me more about what a grand game is exactly?
I suppose I might tell you about some of the famous games of the past, those that became so well known they can't really be considered secret anymore.
Do you think it's possible that someone could be running a grand game in Oxford? Right now?
Is it possible?
Well, not me.
Not me.
You have my attention. Tell me about some of the famous grand games.
Let's see. There was the successful TV illusionist. He was famous for making large things disappear.
You mean...
No names, please. As it happens, one of his most legendary stunts was to make the Statue of Liberty disappear from the New York harbor for 30 minutes.
I remember that.
It wasn't just for the TV cameras. That feat was a bid for entry to the Daedalus Club.
No way! Did he get in?
Remember the eye, my dear. Remember the eye.
Tell me about another grand game.
And this one caused quite a scandal. Tiffany's in London had a window display of a ring called the Crensfield Star. The pink diamond in this ring was worth millions.
Yeah?
One day, the Tiffany's manager noticed that the ring was gone. The security guards remembered a well-dressed, frail old lady who had stopped to ask questions. Within hours, the theft was all over the news, and the police were searching the city. They kept getting strange tips about this little old lady, and were led on a merry chase. It was on the news all day, getting more and more bizarre.
But...
What is it?
Did they really steal the ring?
My dear, do you think the Daedalus Club would accept a thief? Let me finish the story. No, in the end, the ring was found the next morning, in Scotland Yard, in the cup of coffee of the chief detective on the case.
Oh, that is awesome! With my luck, though, I'd end up in jail.
There's always risk in a great game. Managing it is the sign of a master, but it's not a stunt I would recommend to you, no.
Any more grand games you can tell me about?
Just one more, I think. This was a game a potential member designed for his wife. She was a twin and had been separated from her sister when they were small. The man found the twin and plotted a way for the two women to meet. One of the sisters was an antique collector, and the other worked for Sotheby's. He designed a beautiful game that had them both tracking down pieces of an ancient chess set until the quest brought them together. A lovely piece of work. And touching, very delicately done.
I see what you mean. There are all kinds of games.
Perhaps someday you will invent yet another kind, Miss Everett. I look forward to it.
I was going to buy a few things today. For my nephew. He's just starting out.
Your nephew has good taste. I still find those items useful myself. Take what you need and pay me on the way out.
Thanks. I picked up a few things. I need to pay you before I go.
I know what you took. £12, please.
Neat trick, that one.
Merely a shopkeeper's necessity, Miss Everett. Enjoy your day.
Thanks, I will. This noisemaker makes a grinding noise. It sounds like a garbage disposal or a blender. This magnet is just the right size for palming. This fake thumb is a little big for me, but I can make it work. Good. Now I just need something to hold it in place. Now it's ready to go. I could use that trick, but I need to place something in the environment first. I could use that. I'm not getting into the library without a student ID. Guess it's time to skip. I could use that paper shredder in tricking Helena, but I need to put the right prop in it. There. It's a paper shredder. Helena! Helena! Hey,
What?
I actually like the first photo better. It's the way you were sitting.
You're hallucinating. Show me.
No, it was a trick of the light. The first one really is awful. God, ooh, you're right. You should burn it. In fact,
Why did you do that?
you said you were gonna burn it. I'm sorry. Did you want it?
So kind of you to spare me all that tedious labor. God, you're a freak. And I thought I was bad.
It's a paper shredder. Probably some famous graduates. Stacks of blank paper. I don't need any right now, but it's nice to know Oxford is generous with office supplies. Hi.
How may I be of service?
Where can I find information about the professors here at Oxford?
Ah, that depends. To whom do you refer?
Dr. David Stiles, neurobiology.
Start with the library catalogue. You can access it on the computers over there.
If I had to search through all this, I'd never see daylight again. There must be a way to look up something specific. Probably some famous graduates. Probably some famous... If I had to search through all this, I'd never... That's the article I got from David's filing cabinet. That's the article. Dr. David Stiles and his wife Laura Edmonthorpe Stiles left a fundraising dinner in Oxford last evening and were driving home when their car was hit broadside. According to eyewitnesses, the second vehicle was hurtling down a crossroad at a tremendous speed. It ran a give way sign and plunged into... Laura Stiles was pronounced dead on the scene, and David Stiles was rushed.
Samantha, please. They're not coming home.
Come on, kid, time to go.
If you're stare, find me. If you smirked, refuse to share your side when you in that day.
I don't have anything to ask her about right now. Thank God Helena is the vainest creature on the planet. That's all. Dread Hill House, this is Sam speaking. Oh, no, that's okay. You don't need to send anyone else over. Dr. Stiles no longer needs an assistant. I mean, he's already hired someone else. No, not a student. It turned out a family member was available. A niece. So you can just close out that request. Yes, I am sure. All right? Thank you. I am so going to get busted. Mrs. Dalton might have answered that. God, I really should fess up. I can't. They'd hit the eject button in 10 seconds flat. Better give it some more time and show what I can do.
Oh, hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks. I just found out what happened to Laura.
Everyone knows about the tragedy.
Well, I'm new to Oxford, and I didn't know. I'm really sorry.
You didn't ask him, did you? I hope to heaven, Samantha, that you weren't asking any painful questions.
No.
Oh, don't. Poor man doesn't need to be reminded. Not that he isn't every day of his blinking life. But he can't stand people talking about it. That's why he won't let anyone come over here.
But this house is full of reminders. Laura's pictures are everywhere. Even that calendar is still set to 2002.
He won't let you change any of it.
I get it. He wants to be reminded of her, for his own self. But he can't bear to hear other people talk about it, because there's no way they can possibly understand. And anything they say just seems idiotic.
Maybe that's right, I don't know. In any case, I thank you to avoid the subject with him completely. Doesn't he have enough troubles on his mind already?
That's not right. That's not right.
Congratulations on mastering the game. Here is your reward.
Wow, this is amazing. I solved my first Daedalus Club riddle. How cool is that? She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it. This will require some... She keeps the key to... This will... Looks almost as sharp as a knife. Looks almost... She keeps the key to the filing cabinet. This will require... This magnet is just the right size for palming. Hey, that key is missing.
What?
Yeah, see?
What on earth? You didn't take it, did you?
Me? Why would I want it? You have a spare, I hope.
At my flat.
That sucks.
It even blows.
I'm all set for this trick, but one thing worries me. That Susan won't be gone long enough for me to do what I need to do. I don't want to get caught snooping around. It's a copy machine. I don't need to talk to Mr. I need to get Susan out of the room so I can get in that filing cabinet. A medical emergency would do. If she finds this, she might return to her office too soon. I think this first aid kit needs to disappear. Abracadabra! Wouldn't it be nice? That's not an obvious place to look for the first aid kit. Good. I only need to set up the first part of the trick. Ouch!
What happened?
I cut myself. Ow! Do you have disinfectant or something?
I'll get the first aid kit.
If Susan finds this missing, she'll know I took it. I should fix that if I have time. This looks pretty legit, actually. Who knew you could get most of the benefits of exercising just from imagining it?
I apologize for the delay. You'd think grown students would be above silly pranks.
Really?
All right then, let me see it.
You mean, touch it? Oh God, sorry. I'm such a baby about stuff like this.
For heaven's sake, it has to be dealt with.
I'll do it. It'll be better that way, trust me. Is that a first aid kit? I'll take it to the bathroom and do it myself. Thank you so much.
As you like. Just don't drip blood in the hall, please.
Hey, excuse me. Hello? Hi, you're Malik, right? You're in Dr. Stiles' experiment.
Shh. What do you want?
What's the big secret?
Nothing. I don't like everyone knowing my business.
Wanted to talk for a minute about Dr. Stiles.
All right. But I have class in 10 minutes, so it will have to be fast.
What made you sign up for the experiment?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, what made you sign up for the experiment?
It's not a crime. I could use the money.
What did you think of the experiment last night?
Strange. And surprising.
Last night was strange, wasn't it? What's the point of imagining exercising?
That wasn't strange. Research has shown that imagining exercising causes the brain to generate the same impulses to the muscles and the nervous system as actually exercising, providing almost the same health benefits. It's big news for healthcare, especially for disabled people. There are a lot of studies being done on the subject right now.
So, what was strange about the experiment?
I need to get to class.
Come on, you said strange. Why?
Just to finally meet Dr. Stiles. And that mask. That basement.
It is rather dramatic.
But the strangest thing was that, despite all of that, I... Never mind.
What?
He seemed normal. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah. Since you're in the neurobiology department, you must have known Dr. Stiles before the experiment.
Known of him, yes.
You heard about him from people in the department?
Do you have any idea who Stiles is? He is, or was, one of the most famous neurobiologists in the history of the field. I studied him in high school. So yes, I guess I know something about him. Or at least I know the man he used to be when he was a part of this department.
Dr. Stiles is still a part of the department, isn't he? He had to submit an experiment plan to Mr. Headley.
Or maybe technically. But everyone knows he's suffered brain damage in the accident and is no longer competent.
Believe me, he's in possession of all his wits. In fact, he has a few I'd like to extract myself.
Then why has he stopped teaching? Why has he not published since the accident?
He lost his wife?
So? A wife is a wife.
Stop, please. Your compassion is making me all teary-eyed.
Death is a part of life.
Maybe he couldn't face everyone feeling sorry for him all the time and asking about the accident over and over, and then expecting him to have completely forgotten about it in 3 months, and calling him crazy if he hasn't.
Stiles ordered to the world, to his students, to continue his work.
Says who?
Think what you like.
Did you notice anything unusual about Stiles' equipment?
No.
Nothing at all?
It was a standard fMRI setup. A good one. It's unusual to have a system that expensive in a private home, but otherwise, it's non-invasive. Harmless, as he said. I'm late for class. I have to go.
Hey, we're meeting at the St. Edmund Quad at noon. Stop by, or not. It's a copy machine. That filing cabinet is off limits with Susan in the room. Way off. This looks pretty legit, actually. Who knew you could get most of the benefits of exercising just from imagining it? Scientific art. Nothing exciting and nothing Interesting. This is signed by a bunch of people in the neurobiology department. I should see if I can find a personnel list to compare it with. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting in. I'm kind of curious to see who signed it and who didn't. Abram Linkweller must be the enemy in the department.
The head lab rat has arrived.
You call us rats one more time and I'll castrate you.
Lambs.
What?
We're lambs, not rats.
The Lambs Club.
What's that supposed to mean?
I like it.
It's better than rats. Brilliant, darling.
Oh, fine, the Lambs Club. But what about Styles? What about the mad scientist who's sucking our brains dry?
He's doing no such thing.
Yeah, well, he's weird enough to do it.
Come on, Harvey. He's not your punchline. People are always afraid of what they don't understand. Are you so perfect and popular that you can point the finger of weirdness at David Styles? Are any of you? The man has been through hell. His wife was killed right in front of him in an accident. He himself was badly burned. And he must have gone through God knows how many skin grafts. But he's not mentally damaged. Or even weird. I heard it myself from an expert who's seen Dr. Styles' medical reports. There's nothing wrong with him. He just likes his privacy. And can you blame him when everyone is so vicious? As for me, if I hear one more person pass on that lame gossip, I'm going to personally stuff it back down their throats.
So you don't believe the gossip, then?
Who told you about Styles' medical reports?
Mr. Headley.
I never believed anything bad about Dr. Styles.
The man can do what he likes as far as I'm concerned. My family is legendary for eccentrics. My grandmama liked to get naked on the roof and wave to planes. Well, who doesn't? But what about the track?
I've seen the plan for the experiment myself. It's routine. Even the department head approved it. The prank at the track is completely unrelated. Dr. Styles is perfectly normal.
System in America. Hundreds of thousands of children in the U.S. are wards of the state, farmed out to private homes, and sometimes home after home after home. The foster family is paid a stipend, leading some families to take in physical abuse and even child labor law infringements.
I don't know why I carry my wallet. I hardly ever leave the house. I felt Laura in that bed this morning. That bed has been in this house for centuries. Family lore has it that King Henry VIII slept in it. And again, my ancestors were notorious liars. Laura. I read the driest science books I can find, but not even that can put me to sleep at night. The balcony that overlooks the back garden. I haven't used it since Laura left. Laura loved to curl up in that chair and read, especially on stormy nights. Laura used to brush her hair every night before bed. Laura used to brush. Most items in here belong to Laura. I've never allowed Stella to touch them. Most items... Those are mine. I can almost picture Laura in that tub. She loved hot baths. I already had one today. I don't need a towel. I can't look at that dress without remembering how Laura looked in it. She was radiant in white. That girl is in that room. I wish she'd stay at Oxford. I don't need to call right now. Laura looked so elegant in that portrait. Laura looked...
Good morning.
Morning.
Tea and toast? Want it in the lab as usual?
Not yet. I'll eat later.
You need to eat, David.
Later, Stella.
As you say.
Simon's business card with his phone number. It's a business card from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department. Is that girl lurking about?
You mean Sam? She went over to the university.
Good. Though a fat lot of good that does to my files.
So, what do you think of her?
Who?
Sam, of course. You are a bear this morning. She seems an independent sort to me. A go-getter.
Ms. Everett certainly has initiative.
She's not been any trouble to you, has she?
Trouble? That girl has it stamped on her forehead in letters a mile high. Not that I can't deal with a chit like that.
Well, I hope she works out. That lab is in a state and a half, and I've got enough to deal with caring for the rest of this old monster.
So you've told me. Did the university say anything when they sent her over?
Not particularly. Funny, I thought they said they were sending a medical student, but I told them that wasn't necessary and they must have changed their minds.
She's not a medical student. You'd think they'd have got that right at least.
I know. That's why I think they must have sent someone else. Do you want me to call them?
Doesn't matter now. We appear to be stuck with Miss Everett. Don't get too attached to the girl, Stella. I don't intend to keep her long.
What do you mean?
What I said. I needed someone to sort some things out for me and help with this new experiment. It's very short term.
But you can't just hire the poor girl and send her packing within the month.
I don't see anything poor about Miss Everett.
That shows how much you know about girls. She obviously hasn't got a pot to you-know-what in, or anyone much to care would be my guess. You should have seen the state of her clothes when she arrived, like she's been wearing them for a year. She must be on one of those low-income scholarships, don't you think?
None of my business. The point is, I don't care to have a stranger in the house. The quicker it's done, the better.
Now, don't go upsetting yourself. I just thought it might be healthy to have someone else in the house.
Stella?
I won't say another word on the subject.
Have you noticed anything unusual in the house lately?
What do you mean?
I don't know, signs of a break-in or intruder, or just the presence of someone else in the house.
No. No, of course not.
You have seen something in the house. What is it?
I never said.
You're acting strange.
Now that's the pig calling the cow fat.
I want you to tell me.
I don't care to talk about it.
Please, Nana. Please tell me. It's important.
You only call me Nana when you want your way. Only ever did.
Please.
All right. It was 2 days ago. I was making your bed. I thought I saw a woman in the mirror on the dresser.
A woman?
It was just for a moment. And when I turned, no one was there. It was my imagination playing tricks, and no wonder with how quiet things are in this house.
It was Laura, wasn't it? The woman you saw in the bedroom mirror.
We're not going to start talking about ghosts in this house. It's not healthy, and it isn't fair to Laura's memory. Do you hear me, David Stiles?
All right. Relax. Most of these were Laura's. She was the music lover in the family. Most of them. Laura loved to work at the dining room table, and she had to have music while she worked. I haven't listened to it since she left. These remind me so much of Laura. She loved to paint at Timmins Park. Laura's paintings of Timmins Park. Laura's paintings of Timmins. Laura's painting. The family china. Laura enjoyed throwing dinner parties. Seems so foreign to me now. Looks like that's stocked well enough for the moment. If Mrs. Dalton needs more for incidentals, she'll let me know. She hated me for taking this one, but I couldn't help it. She looked so radiant with joy. Laura and me. She looks wonderful in this one. That was taken on our honeymoon. We spent it in the Loire Valley in France. That's the Gîte Rural we lived in, near Saint-Benoît-le-Forêt. Laura and me at the Assam Reserve, India. This is a picture of our lake cottage. I can use this for the memory I'm working on today. This was taken at the benefit dinner we attended the night of the accident. I only keep it because I can't bear to throw away any image of Laura. Patients. I wonder how they're faring these days. It's Indonesian. It's supposed to protect the house against bad spirits. My pedigree. It all seems rather pointless now. My pedigree. That's my old consulting office. There's nothing in there that I want. That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years. What the hell is that? Lovely. I don't know what that piece of rubbish is doing in my garage, but I'm going to have a talk with Mrs. Dalton about it. I don't know. Old family portraits. Laura took them down when she moved in. We meant to have them restored, but it never happened. Mrs. Dalton has it serviced twice a year. I don't touch it. Mrs. Dalton. Old family portrait.
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks. What is that piece of junk metal out by the garage?
You mean the bike? I saw that. I assumed it belongs to Sam. It's broken down from what I can tell. That explains the state she arrived in.
It's a bloody eyesore.
Well, since no one ever comes to Dread Hill House, no one will ever see it, will they?
Listen, ring the repair shop in town and have them collect that bike. Tell them to do whatever they must to fix the ugly thing.
Why, David? That's generous of you.
Can't have the girl getting stuck here, can I? There are more vaults, but they're dark and treacherous. I really should give some of this away to charity. It's just gathering dust down here. There are more vaults, but they're dark and treacherous. A gold star for Miss Everett. I'm no longer tripping over files every time I cross the room. That's a relief. I bought that for the clinic. We never used it. I bought that for the clinic. We never used it. I don't need to look anything up right now. I don't need to look. These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose. I've been down here so long I forget what it might look like to an outsider. These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose. I've been down here so long I forget what it might look like to an outsider. There's hours of data here. I don't want to go through it until I have several sessions for comparison. The doorbell is ringing. Who can it be?
Oh, Dr. Styles, there's a package for you. Shall I take it down to the basement?
I'll get it. Thank you, Stella. That must be my dialogue generator. I should take another look at the instructions in Ramuskin's book before I put this thing together. always been a presence in the house. It's old. It's a scanner. It's a scanner. I don't need to make a new video log right now, but I want to review the ones that are on my computer. I'm not ready for the tank session yet. I still need to find a sensory item for sight. I still need to find a sensory item for smell. I need to find a sensory item for taste. I need to find a sensory item for touch. What was Laura wearing that night? I need to find an auditory sensory item. We must have been listening to music that night. I'll do a session in the tank today, but first I want to collect items from around the house to help me strengthen my memories of Laura. Laura always preferred dry reds in the evening, but that's all I can say for certain. I've decided to try to keep Laura with me. For years, I've researched the possibility that consciousness, or mind, is not the same thing as the physical brain. Since Laura's funeral, I swear, I have felt her presence. I've decided to spend several hours a day in the isolation tank, visualizing Laura. I don't know what will be the outcome, except probably to indulge my own grief. But if any of her energy remains, then by giving it attention and focus, maybe I can lengthen its influence. Since work no longer interests me, I've decided to make this my work. I will log the results. I've been spending 2 hours a day in the tank. The results have varied. Sometimes I'm convinced I feel Laura's presence. Other times, I'm not able to get past my doubts. I still believe Laura is here. I do. Bergson, the philosopher, believed we choose our own reality. If nothing else, I have done that. I'm having new equipment designed that should boost my sessions in the tank. That is all. Laura would be 33 today. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday, darling. Something strange has been happening. There have been several incidents that indicate a presence in the house. The presence of Laura. It sounds insane, I know, but there have been undeniable physical phenomena. Is it possible that through my sessions in the tank, I've given Laura the energy to manifest? I plan to keep a careful record of events as they unfold, and there might be something in the field of psi research that could help. I'll look into it. Laura's presence in the house has continued. I've decided to begin a new experiment to study the effects of imagination. I'll use students as subjects and my fMRI. My hope is to record data on the areas of the brain involved in detailed visualizations. Perhaps using biofeedback, I can train myself to stimulate the same area in my own brain and thus increase the power of my sessions in the tank. This may, in turn, give more energy to Laura. Good. Now I can get started. Dr. Ramuskin invented these letter rolls. A random number generator controls the letters, so hypothetically one can create messages using only the mind. Dr. Ramuskin invented... No. I've got something set wrong on the motor. I need to take another look at the diagram in Ramuskin's book. It seems to be correct. There, that's got it. The dialogue generator is set correctly. I'm hoping Laura will be able to use it to communicate.
I still need to find a sensory item for sight. I still need to find a sensory item for smell. I need to find a sensory item for taste. I need to find a sensory item for touch. What was Laura wearing that night? I need to find an auditory sensory item. We must have been listening to music that night.
She hated me for taking this one. She hated Laura at our lake cottage. I wanted to rebuild the memory of a night we went swimming there. I'll take this for a visual cue. There are sufficient funds in there at the moment. I think I remember what we were playing that night. Now I just have to locate it. The Scarlet Furies. Yes, that's the one we were listening to at the lake. The Scarlet Furies. That's one we were listening to at the lake.
Brightened eyes, my secrets lie not far away. His metal many have I unanswered plea. My general now will often.
You still haven't told me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow. I hope you haven't planned anything epic or embarrassing.
It's your birthday tomorrow? Slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm. As if you'd miss any opportunity to be devious.
His weary head, he lays his body down to rest.
Laura's stereo. The family china. Laura's paintings of Timmins Park. Laura's Laura enjoyed.
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks. The dialogue generator is set correctly. Laura et al. I think I remember what this.
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks. Is that girl lurking about?
You mean Sam? She went over to the university.
Good. I have to admit she did get a lot done this morning.
So, what do you think of her?
Who?
Sam, of course.
Miss Everett certainly has initiative.
She's not been...
Trouble.
Well,
So... I don't need to call. Laura looked so elegant in that portrait. Laura looked... Spare rooms. I keep them locked. One of my ancestors salvaged pieces from a burned cathedral and installed them in Dreadhill House. Laura wanted to clean some of it out, but she never got the chance. Laura's father found a baby owl while hunting and brought it home. She loved it. It died the night before our wedding day. Put a slight damper on things. That bed has been in this house for centuries. Family lore has it that King Henry VIII slept in it. Laura. Laura. I read the driest science books. Chair and read, especially on stormy nights. Laura used to brush her hair every night before bed. The balcony that overlooks the back garden, I haven't used it since Laura left. She's not here now, but I'm sure Mrs. Dalton saw Laura. Mrs. Dalton saw Laura in that mirror, but she's not there now. That was one of Laura's favorite dresses, but it's not right for the memory I'm focusing on. This is Laura's bathrobe. She wasn't wearing it that night at the cottage, but her swimsuit should be around here somewhere. She wasn't wearing that on the night I have in mind. She wore it while on holiday, yes, but not at the cottage. I remember this sweater. She looked great in it. But she never wore it at the cottage. These are my clothes. Nothing to remember from that. These are my clothes. These are my... She wasn't wearing them. I don't need a towel. I already had one. I can almost picture Laura in that tub. She loved hot baths. Those are mine.
Hello.
Fine. This part of the house is centuries old. The original builder had a penchant for the great cathedrals on the continent. I don't need to make a new video log right now. It's a scanner. It's a scanner. That's far too many bottles. I'll have to narrow it down further. There are still too many bottles. Terrific. That narrows it down to 3 bottles. I can easily taste that many. It's not bringing up any memories. I think... yes, this is it. I am. Maybe I'm trying to come through?